A city council member paid to quit. It sounds far-fetched, but it's an idea at least floated by a consultant in the high-stakes and ultimately disastrous effort to sell Jacksonville's water and sewer utility. As reported by our news partners at the Florida Times-Union, working with the Orlando Sentinel, a consultant hired by one of JEA's top bidders targeted Jacksonville City Council member Garrett Dennis. At the time, Dennis was one of the main opponents of selling JEA. This new report says the idea was to offer him a lucrative job in exchange for his resignation, simply to get him out of the way. On Your Side's Ann Schindler reports.
The mayor would have been suspended right now. Again, he was the mastermind.
So what the heck?
City Councilman Garrett Dennis says it was during the thick of the JEA fight that he received a job offer.
Well, when the offer came, the caveat was you have to resign from city council.
Nearly 2 years later, the Florida Times-Union reporting that very concept was suggested by a consultant hired by Florida Power and Light.
I get a call from Nate Monroe of the Times-Union, and I shared all the details, and he was like, holy crap.
It's a shocking story.
Monroe says it's important to note that FPL says it flatly rejected the idea. And its then consultant says if the job offer ever did materialize, it was the work of, quote, rogue employees.
What those records indicated was that a consultant who had worked with Florida Power and Light came up at least with the idea of offering City Council member Garrett Dennis a job, but the intended purpose behind that job offer was to get Garrett Dennis off the city council.
Dennis says he did receive a job offer from a mysterious group around that time.
I didn't fall for it. I'm not for sale.
He believes it was part of a concerted effort to silence his opposition to selling JEA. Monroe, who's credited with exposing the problems that led to an ongoing grand jury probe, says even he was surprised.
Seeing that kind of stuff after all this time has passed is really astonishing.
Ann Schindler, First Coast News, On Your Side.
Now, in a statement, an FPL spokesperson said in part these latest allegations that FPL acted improperly during the JEA sales process are part of a continuing misinformation campaign by a former consultant to FPL who has leaked documents and private communications to the media in a manner that provides an incomplete picture of actual events.
Interesting. The USS